I'm sorry, my baby. Ngicela uxolo. What's up? So recently I turned 21, and by recently I mean like a couple months ago. Everyone's like, oh, how does it feel to be 21? All that it is that I can drink now, which I definitely don't do. But in this video, I wanted to share like 21 things that I've learned by the age of 21. If you have any other life lessons that you've learned in your time on earth, drop them down in the comment section. I really do want to hear about them. I'm a filmmaker and I love music and I love stand-up comedy. So a lot of these life lessons are either from movies, music, stand-up comedy, or maybe just generally things I've learned in life. Lesson number 1. People care 90% less than you actually think they do. There's things that you're worried about, like, oh, so-and-so is going to say this, so-and-so is going to feel this way. When you deep it, it's like, these people don't care. It ends up messing with your mentals because you're worrying about situations. Meanwhile, these people that you're worrying about, chilling. Lesson 2, stop trying to keep up with your friends. You're not the same. Number 3, doesn't matter whether it's by a mile or an inch. Winning is winning. Number 4, it may not be what it should have been. It may not be what it could have been. And it definitely may not have been what it would have been. But it is what it is. Number 5, forgive, set boundaries, and move on. You don't have to completely cut people off. You don't have to burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I don't have anything deep to say about burning bridges, but you get what I'm saying. Number 6, if you have to force, it's not meant to be. You and your homies ever been trying to go out and it just feels like you guys are forcing a vibe. Yeah, it's not meant to be happening. Number 7, let things play out. Number 8, you don't have to win every argument. Sometimes you'll be in an argument, you know you're right, but you know what? You just tell the other person, you know what, dog, you're right. Number 9, mind your damn business. Number 10, do what you can, try what you can't. Number 11, get out of your house as soon as possible at your parents' expense. If you ever have the opportunity to go to university or like start working like after high school, bro, try and get out of your hometown as soon as possible because it broadens your mind to like what's out there. Like moving to America is really just like broadened my mind to what's out there, because when I was in South Africa and I was just like in my small town of Midrand, shout out Mid City Squad, I was seeing the same people doing the same thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with like it's consistency. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's like real growth took place when I changed my environment. For the first few months you're uncomfortable, and then uncomfortability there's like an exponential amount of growth. But like also just be chilling in another state or another city or another province, chowing your parents' money. Keep receipts, dog. I don't know how much I'm paying for iCloud storage just so I'm able to keep receipts on text, because a year later people come back saying, nah, you said this, and you just go, you don't have to say everything you think. And this is like more of a personal one for me. I'll be trying to be a clown, bro. Like, trust me to try and be the clown in a situation. Could be in the most serious situation ever. A joke will hit my head and I'm the one to say it. Lately, I've just been in a place where I'm just like, okay, like, you don't have to say everything you think. The joke is funny to you. Keep it to yourself. This may not be the situation for it. Number 14, you may be the best at what you do, but out there's always someone better. Bro, this is what keeps me pushing, because there's times where like people are like, oh, you're such a good editor, but in my head I'm like, hey, dog, out there, hey, don't get comfortable in like where you're at. Always seek growth and education in whatever you're doing, because hey, comfortability, bro, times are changing. You're there comfortable. Oh, they said I was good. Times are changing, and some 15-year-old comes and smokes you at what you do. So number 15, no one knows what they're doing. We're all figuring it out. No one knows what they're doing. We're all on our own journey trying to figure it out. Number 16, going to college for the arts is probably one of the most pointless things ever, but you make great connections. So if you ever have the opportunity, build a network, be homies with everyone. Don't be on that, nah, I'm here to grind, I'm not here to make friends, blah, 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 blah. There's things that you can learn from these people like once you graduate. Number 17, if you can think it, it can happen. Number 18, never get in the way of a man's means of making money. Number 19, you'll have bad times, but it will always wake you up to the good things that you were not paying attention to. It's a little similar to when you have flu. When you have flu, bro, you start wishing for the times when you're healthy, but when you're healthy, like you don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as soon as that flu hits, you're like, hey, I had it good. Sometimes things feel like they're falling apart, but they're really falling into place. And number 21, it's above me. I feel like that's just been the theme of this. I actually have a bonus one for you guys. Grind like there's no tomorrow, because tomorrow doesn't exist. Some of us think we're entitled to a tomorrow. Bro, I'm telling you, God could end this thing tomorrow and be like, nah, you know what? I'm tired. Just switch this whole thing off and you'll be stuck here on some, well, those are my 21 lessons that I've learned in the 21 years that I've been on this earth. If it's your first time on my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 25,000 subscribers. Share this video with your friends. Until the next video.